then that energy will drive away all the difficulties that come your way. All the difficulties that come your way, the energy will just dry it up. And you will be in the bosom of the Lord. And when you are in the bosom of the Lord, He Pita, He Bhagavan. He Jagat Pita Bhagavan, Hame do Gyan. What's saying? Oh Lord, oh Lord, allow me to get that knowledge. Gyan is allow me to get that knowledge so I can live simply. It does not mean you will not be happy. You'll be happier because you will not be spending that much. And you will not be looking for see where the other dollar is coming from. Live simply. Live happy. You know, so many ladies in this temple, for example, don't wear a sari more than once or dress more than once because what will she say? She saw me in the sari before, so I can't wear the sari again. These are the things that prevents us, that gives us the difficulties in life, you know. And when we chase these things, we get ulcers. And we get ulcers, we can't sleep at night. And to be healthy, you have to sleep at least 7 good hours. 7 hours of sound sleep you must have. And when I say live simply, means that when you get up in the morning, instead of turn on your bedside and pick up your telephone and see who didn't call you or who called you, don't do it. Spend that few minutes to contemplate on the person who has brought you here. Spend a few minutes. How many of us look at our phones as soon as we get up? We are in the temple, so we can't lie. Nobody? Good. At least stage, you looking for it? You looking for it? As soon as you get up? Sometimes. So, let us try to break that habit and use it for contemplation. And when you use it for contemplation, you'll be surprised in this world how the divine plays such a role. When you're living right, and when you're living straight, when you are living simply, and when also you try to help others, you'll be surprised how the divine work out the whole play for you. Whole play. What you think is impossible, he makes possible. But when we don't live right, and we don't live for the other person, things happen to us, and we may have everything. And I know so many people in this same city who has so much they can't eat it out for 7 generations, yet they are so unhappy. Either the child make them unhappy, the spouse make them unhappy, the brothers make them unhappy, but unhappiness comes to them. That is why let us throw logic out when we come to pray. Turk, let us throw logic out and pray with faith. Have that confidence and know with strength you can do the possible. We need strength while doing the possible, but we need faith while doing the He Jagat Pita Bhagavan, Hame do Gyan, to Ishwar Pyara, Duniya mein ek sahara.
हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें
I just came back from Guyana. Someone told me, this someone is a very good friend of mine, and he gives and helps people quite a lot. He told me he heard a piece of land was selling us somewhere in Friendship. I don't know, I'm speaking to people from Guyana who knows where Friendship is. Friendship is far away from Georgetown, 40-something acres. He went, paid extra money and bought the land a year ago. Now, he heard the highways passing there to the land. So instead of, he paid $3 million an acre. Now he can get $15 million an acre. Guyana money, but still some money. $15 million an acre. 43 acres multiplied by 50, multiplied by what, 12? And you can see. And this is how the divine works. Nice, humble guy. And I told him, I said, these are all this Maya. He put you in the right place. There's a gentleman here. He bought a business. Business was going under. He took it over. And what? Business is moving. It's all the divine plan. So when these things happen to us, we must not let it go to our head and let us feel that is I who did it. No, it's the divine plan. Hey Jagat Pita Bhagavan, hame do gyan, tu Ishwar pyara, duniya mein ek sahara.
Hey Jagat Pita Bhagavan, hame do gyan, tu Ishwar pyara, duniya mein ek sahara.
बचपन में होश आया है, जीवन में पाप कमाया है।
बचपन में होश न आया है, जीवन में पाप कमाया है।
अब जाओ कहा विषयों ने मुझको मारा।
दुनिया में एक सहारा, हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा।
दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है, तू मन मंदिर में रहता है।
दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है, तू मन मंदिर में रहता है।
So, मन मंदिर में रहता है. Man is only a bundle of what? Everybody knows? Thoughts. Thoughts. We think all the while. So, Mana Mandir, Lord, live in my mind, live in my heart, so I can always think right, act right. These are important bhajans, but we must understand it. Dil mera to yah
तू मन मंदिर में रहता है।
दिन रात भटकता रहा मैं दर दर
हमारा दुनिया में एक सहारा, हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा।
are contented. And when we have faith, and as I said earlier this morning when we started, that when the heat comes in our lives, always remember plants cannot grow without heat. Flowers cannot come without heat. That is why we get, again, not the heat from the furnace. That is why we get the Lord give us heat from time to time. And how do we pray? Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpatyadi Hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Krishna Yavayam Namaha. The three reasons why difficulty comes. Tino tap. Tap, heat, comes to us. And because heat is necessary for plant and roses to grow, the Lord gives us heat so we can grow our own plants and roses within our bosom and empower us. This is the reason why. Because remember, desire, D-E-S-I-R-E, desire is an addiction. You can never get, one desire is over, it's not even yet over. That desire that you have, when you desire something and you're getting it, you're not over it yet. Another desire is right behind it. Desire is an addiction. If you want to live simple, if you want to live ordinary, live not to impress your neighbor. Very important. In this metropolis, not only metropolis, Guyana also, everybody there lives to impress the other. It's not enough for them. They will rob, they will steal, they will do everything to get more so that they can impress. Trying to impress is one of the hallmarks of the difficulties in our lives. So we must try not to do that. And you must try to remain contented and try to increase our soul power. Soul power is here. And because of this now, we are going to go into meditation. But before going to meditation, we just go a simple dhun. After the dhun, we'll go to meditation. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai
We concentrate to the center of our forehead as we sit down. We breathe in and out slowly. As we breathe, if your eyes are half closed, you can watch the tip of your nose. And then focus all your concentration either in the center of your forehead or in the center of your heart. You must see a light there. You won't see it today. You have to practice a long time to get it. Once that light comes to the center of your forehead or in your heart, it will energize you. It will never leave you. It will always be with you. Breathe in and out slowly. Looking at the tip of your nose. The reason for looking at the tip of your nose so your mind does not go astray. Look at the tip of your nose. Breathe in and out slowly. And what you say, Lord, this body of mine is only a casing. It's only a form which contains my inner consciousness. Lord, my inner consciousness is pure. And it's white. It's white like angels are white. Concentrate on that center of your forehead or your heart. And feel the presence of that divine power. Be conscious of your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Let that energy source go to all those places, your back. If there's any ache, let it go there, to your joints, upper or lower limbs. Focus the energy there. Feel His presence. Breathe in and out slowly. Watch the tip of your nose. As you say to the Divine, I am thankful. I am grateful. Had it not been for you, where would I have been? Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Feel that energy, that upsurge of energy going right through your whole body, your whole system. Talk to God. Lord, you allow me to talk. You allow me to walk. You allow me to see. Grace me, Prabhu, with your kindness. And allow me to be humble. Breathe in and out. Keep your eyes on the tip of your nose, and as you say to the Lord, allow me to be humble. Because in my humility, I'll be grateful. And when I'm grateful, I'll be compassionate. And when I'm compassionate, I will be forgiving. Gratefulness, humility, compassion, forgiveness. Feel His presence in you. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Talta malta, talta malta, Puja nahi janu. Talta malta, Puja nahi janu. Main to keval तुमको ही मानो. सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको. सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको. अब तो आकर बहादुरो प्रभु जी
दया करो
मन में आनबसो. त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं सब अवगुण को बिसराओ,
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ,
हर संताप हटाओ,
नारायण को हर्षाओ। ओम शांति शांति शांति, ओम शांति शांति शांति।
ओम सहरा भवतु सहरौ भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनापधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। Hari Om. Rub your hands together, put it over your face, and ask Lord to energize you as much as possible. And when you do all these things, then there's a chopai from Ramcharitmanas. This is what we get. This is the result of when we do these prayers, when we get the heat in our lives, and we conquer it with our prayers. And remember what I told you earlier? When you come to the temple and when you come to your prayer room, do not go there with logic. Logic and Shraddha do not go together. It's only when you control logic out. Then, because Sati was like that, I told you all, remind you again, Sati, the wife of Lord Shiva, was like that, and because of her logic and logistics, she had to emulate herself in the fire. We must have the devotion of Parvati. What Parvati says, when the ascetics went to her and tell her that you're marrying this madman, he lives in a cemetery place, he has no home, he has no clothes. He said, even if you build a wall on water, I will marry him. So, this is the faith we must have. So, his chopai is from Balkan, above Doha 37, in the middle.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Navarasa japa tapa navarasa japa tapa yoga viraga te sab jala chara charu tarara.
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Oh, said in Manas that when you follow this path, as I said this morning, of simplicity, simple life, don't go out there to impress. Just simple living and what? High thinking. In India, when people from America go there, those who go there to be impressed by, when they go there to see what is in India, they see simple living and what? High thinking. Because India is the land of what? Spirituality. And when you, this is the sages and saints are teaching us this. Simple living and high thinking. That is what the Upanishads is about. Tat tvama asi. That thou art. Aham brahmasmi. I am Brahman. And when you do this, you're impressed. And when you get this type of simple living and high thinking, the path is cut out for you. But when we go the other way, we live to impress others, our thinking cannot be high anymore. So, these are some of the things I told you about, and I hope you remember. We have one kirtan and then
Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda Hari Narayana Hari Om 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 Hari Keshava Hari Govinda Hari Narayana Hari Om Hari Keshava Hari Govinda Hari Narayana
जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ।
प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद। ये दुनिया है
प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंद,
भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद। ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंद।
So, this bhajan is what I said earlier. This Maya, ye duniya hai Prabhu ki maya, bhajale govindam. The Maya, or this illusionary world, tells us everything else is real. This body is real. This body is not real. If this body was real, it'd be there forever. And the body goes through so many phases from birth until adult, old, etc., etc. So this bhajan is telling us, beware of this illusionary world and what? Sing the praises of Govinda. Very important, very beautiful. We all know this in Guyana. Prabhu ji mere aavo, Prabhu ji mere aavo,
प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद। ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंद।
चारे ओर मेरे भय उदासी,
चारों ओर मेरे भय उदासी।
अखिया हरि दर्शन की प्यासी,
किया हरि दर्शन की प्यासी।
आके प्यास मिटाओ जी
आओ अब आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद, भजले गोविंद। ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले
भजले गोविंद। चारे ओर मेरा भय उदासी. All around, चारों, all four corners are dark for me. Akhya, eyes, Hari Darashana ki pyasi. My eyes are thirsty to see you, my Lord. Aakh pyasa mitao. Get rid of this thirst of my eyes and come to me, Prabhu, my Lord, and rid me of the darkness that surrounds me, the darkness of greed, hate, anger. Now, we'll talk a little bit about fatty liver, then I'll go on to something else. Last week I told you about fatty liver, and that more than 50% of North Americans suffer from fatty liver in one way or another. And fatty liver is usually caused by too much of carbohydrates, which is converted into sugar, or too much of fructose. And you get fructose from soda, you get fructose from corn syrup, from corn, etc. You all like corn? Eat corn. Eat corn, let your liver grow fat. Anyhow, so the fatty liver, you see, the Japanese invented corn syrup to avenge Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I hope you all understand what I'm saying, right? And that corn syrup, they sent it to America to put in Coke. Coke, and if you look at the market shares, Coke is doing well. Pepsi, Coke, they're doing well. I don't know why people drink these things. It is bad for you because the fructose goes straight to your liver. And when it goes straight to your liver, you get a fatty liver. And you would like to know how you get a fatty liver? Can you tell this photographer to wait a little bit? This genius, can you wait a little bit till I finish, and then you can take a photograph? Yes, take it easy, boy. Are you Snowden or something? Anyhow, So the fatty liver, what it does, if you don't look after it properly, it can go on to become cirrhosis. And that's a different story. But what the fatty liver does, it does not produce bile enough. And when you have low bile, the bile salts becomes low, and you don't absorb vitamin A. And when you don't absorb vitamin A, your skin becomes rough, callous. And if you show one slide before that with the feet, there's one with the feet. See the feet? And show another one after that. This all comes from when your liver is not functioning well. You get pitting, you get corn, not the corn what you eat, different kind of corn, right? Corn on your feet. You get corn on your feet, you get gout, pain, numb, all these things you get when your liver is not functioning well. And why your liver is not functioning well is because we are dumping too much sugar and fructose into it. Fructose go nowhere else but the liver. At least sugar can go to your muscles in the form of glycogen, etc. You can get glycogen in your muscles, but fructose don't go anywhere else but the liver. And so I have said this before, I'm saying it again. Do not drink any soda drink. It's bad for you. Juices that are in can, do not drink them. If you can't squeeze the fruit juices, don't drink juices from cans. It's bad. It's filled with sugar and other chemicals. They're very bad for you. The best foods to clean out your liver, I told you this last week, I said, isn't it? Cruciferous vegetables, garlic, turmeric, beets. Anybody here like beets? You like beets, huh? You all are only saying that to impress me. I know you don't like beets. All of you here like roti and curry. You like beets? Beets? Yeah, beets. I eat beets. It has no taste. But I eat it. But you have to eat it. Beets. Mushrooms, of course you can eat mushroom. Avocados. Avocados you must have. And extra. I'm tired talking about that. So one of the things that can prevent you from having a fatty liver is fasting. How to reverse a fatty liver and so forth. So I want to talk today about extended fasting. I never talked about extended fasting. I spoke about intermittent fasting, which you go up to 16 or 18 hours. But right now, the last meal I had was 11 a.m. yesterday. And I'm not going to eat until lunchtime because I want to try the 24-hour. And it's another reason why I did it. Because when I went to Guyana, I just came back. I had lots of roti. I had pie tart. I had cheese, what do you call it?
Cheese roll.
Cheese roll. Those things are full of carbs. So what I said, my insulin was spiked up a lot, so I want to give the insulin a chance to come down. So I am on a 24 hours fast. And if I can do it, you all can do it. So you must extend your fast up to 24 hours. Try it slowly. Try it slowly. And you will see the benefits of it. The benefits of fasting. So you go to 12 to 24 hours. And if you're strong enough, you can go to 36 hours or 5 days. There's a man in Guyana. His name is Critic. You all ever heard of him? First time I saw him was when he interviewed me on Friday. Critic. He's a special type of being. Anyhow, he was on a 5-day fast. 5-day fast he was on. He lost 60 pounds. What I'm telling you here today, this fast, the benefits of fasting is weight loss. I want to tell you something else today. I told you this before, I want to tell you again. Autophagy. Please, 2 guys are speaking at the back. Can you not speak, please? Just beg Mr. Mani Singh. 2 guys, Mr. Mani Singh, put up your hand so they know who you are. Mr. Mani Singh, put up your hand. So, 2 guys behind them. Don't talk, buddy. If you want to talk, go outside. Okay. Benefits of fasting. Weight loss. That's one benefit of fasting. Second benefit, something called autophagy. Autophagy is where the cells, the dead cells, are cleaned out. When you fast, the dead cells are cleaned out by the other cells. And you need to clean them out, because when you when you do this autophagy, inflammation is reduced in your body. Inflammation, like when you rheumatoid arthritis, all the inflammation you get, pancreatitis, thyroid, all this inflammation. Colitis, lots of people have colitis, gastritis, any itis is reduced with fasting. It gives you an immune boost. When you fast, you allow your gut bacteria to become much more vibrant, and they produce lots of good stuff for you so that it can make your immunity strong. One of the things I want to talk about today, because mental health is increasing, not mental health, but mental illnesses is increasing today, not only in Canada, but all over the world post-COVID. Mental health. And one of the things that fasting can do for us is brain repair. Repair of the brain. The brain is only repairable, or can be repaired, by something called ketones. And you get ketones when you fast. Because when you fast, your body needs energy, especially if you haven't exercised in between. When you exercise and fast, better yet. You'll be surprised how alert you become when you fast. Your brain gets repaired, because Alzheimer's is known as what? Type 3 diabetes. Alzheimer's, type 3 diabetes. And you will be surprised how many people amongst us have a little bit of a mental problem. More so than, and studies have shown that people who have not got overt Alzheimer's, who just starting to get Alzheimer's, when they fast, their brain gets repaired, and they can reverse early Alzheimer's. So if you know anyone who has early Alzheimer's and they can fast, one of the best things for them. Better than all the drugs you take. In my clinic downstairs, the people don't want to come and see me anymore, because first thing I tell them, you got to fast. I don't give medications too much unless it's very necessary. I tell them fasting will heal. Right, Bono? All my patients in the back there. I tell them. They're diabetic. He was a diabetic. Fasting, he does not use diabetic pills anymore. This is what you got to do. But you got to sit down and talk with the patients. You got to know first, then you apply it. And the last one is, everybody wants to see that one. Everybody is happy to do that. Longevity. And when the longevity is there, it's better for us. What's the other slide? Your blood pressure goes down. Reversing IR. Insulin. So your blood pressure goes down, stroke rate goes down, cancer goes down, cardiovascular disease goes down when you do this fasting. So it's very important that you do this fasting. We'll have a budget for this young lady. I don't know her name. I was just told that you're from Vishnu Mandir. And Brother Bhoj wants you to sing, so give us 2 verses, please, because we're pressed for time. Okay. Go ahead. क्या नाम है? गीता. Oh, Gita. Oh, wow, Gita. Okay.
जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। आओ प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ भारत प्रभा भारती। माँ जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। देवी माँ की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। हरियाणी धरती के तारे, हरियाणी धरती के तारे, उषा संध्या कुमकुम लाली, उषा संध्या कुमकुम लाली। दीप शिखारी पृथ्वी की, दीप शिखारी पृथ्वी की, सूरज की किरणों ने वाली, सूरज की किरणों ने वाली। आओ प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ भारत प्रभा भारती। माँ जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। देवी माँ की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। मानस मंदिर हो जियारा, मानस मंदिर हो जियारा, मानव को मानव प्यारा, मानव को मानव प्यारा। सब सुख आए सब दुख जाए, क्षीर सिंधु सागर तारा, क्षीर सिंधु सागर तारा। आओ प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ प्रति भारत भारत जन, आओ भारत प्रभा भारती। माँ जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। देवी माँ की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती, देवी माँ की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती। देवी माँ की करो आरती, जगदम्बा की करो आरती।
Very nice, very beautiful. You a David Mandir? Oh, all right. Gita Dhyana. Om Pathaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam
नारायणेन
व्यासेरागतितात् पुराणमुनिना
मध्ये महाभारतम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणे भगवते
अष्टादशाध्यायिनी
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत्
गीते भवद्वेषिणी
नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे
मुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र
येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णा
प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमया प्रदीप
प्रपन्नपारिजाताय
स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये
ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय
गीता अमृतदुहे नमः
सर्वोपनिषदो गावो
दुग्धा गोपालनन्दना
पाठो वत्स सुनिर्भोक्ता
दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्
वसुदेवसुतं देवं
कंसचाणूरमर्दनं
देवकी परमानन्दं
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु
भीष्मातो तथा जया दता जला
गान्धारनीलोत्पला
शल्याग्राहवते कृपेण वहने
कर्णेन वीलाकुला
अश्वत्थामा विकर्णघोरमकरा
दुर्योधनावर्तिनी
श्रोतेरा खलु पाण्डवैरददे
कैवर्तका केशवा
पाराशर्यावचः सरोजममलम्
गीतार्थगण्डोत्तकम्
नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा
सम्बोधनाबोधितम्
लोके सज्जनशतपदैरहरः
पेपीयमानं मुदा
यद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल
प्रध्वंस्यं श्रेयसे
मूकं करोति वाचालं
पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं
यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे
परमानन्दमाधवम्
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुता
स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
वेदैः सागपर क्रमो परशिरैर्
गायन्ति यं सामगा
ध्यानाग्मस्तिरतरगतेन मनसां
पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो
यस्यान्तं न विदो सुरासुरगणा
देवाय तस्मै नमः
Chapter 9, verse 14. Satatam kirtayanto mam
सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां
yatascha dhritbritah.
यतन्तश्च धृताव्रता
Yatantah means fully endeavoring, and dhritbritah means with determination. Satatang means always, kirtayanto mang, singing my kirtan, singing my bhajans. So what? Always singing my bhajan, with endeavor and full determination. Namasyantascha mang bhaktya
नमस्यस्तस्य माधुष्य
nityukta upasate.
नित्ययुक्तौ उपासते
Satatam kirtayalto bhav yatantascha dhritbritah namasyantascha mang bhaktya nityayukta upasate. Bhagavan Krishna is telling Arjuna that those who sing my name with lot of devotion, with great effort, O Arjuna, who humbly offer their prayers and obeisance to me, who always come to me for help, etc., I will always be there for them. So it does not matter if at times you forget, or if at times you're not in a good position, a difficulty catches you. Never ever, if you embrace this religion, never forget to call the name of the Lord. You know, Prabhupada, when he was dying, and he knew he was dying, his disciples came to him, and they asked him, one last word you could tell us. And he asked them, do you have faith in Krishna? They said, oh, yes. He said, no. Do you have 100% faith in Krishna? Because I have 100% faith in Krishna. And that Krishna will take me across the sea. We must have that faith. Again, I refer to what I said earlier. Let us throw through the window logic, and let us approach the Lord with faith, humility. And when we approach Him with faith and humility, and we can get rid of logic, you will surprise how He will steer your path for you very beautifully. So we'll do Hanuman Chalisa quickly. We're doing Hanuman Chalisa for Lily? Stella. Stella's birthday. 80th birthday. Look how she looked like 60.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
सीता राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान निज मन मुकुर सुधार जो नायक बलचार बिनु पवन कुमार हरु कलेश विकार हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर
जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर
रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा
अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी
गोमति निवार सुमति के संगी
कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा
हाथ वज ध्वजा विराज
कांधे मूंजन देवो साजे
शंकर सुवर्ण केशरी नंदन देश प्रताप महाजगवंदन
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
विद्यावान गुणी अनुचार
राम काज करिबे को हाथ
प्रभु चरित सिरवे को रसिया
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा
विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा
देव रूप धरि असुर सवारे
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे
लाय सजीवन लखन दियाये
श्री रघुवीर हर्षि लाए
रघुपति कीरे बहुत बड़ाए
तुम मम प्रिया भरत सब पाई
सहस बदन तुमरो यश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
सर्गाधिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा
दानन शानन सहित ईशा
यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते
कवि कोविद कहि सकै गाते
शुभ उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीना
राम मिलाए राजपद दीना
सुबलो मंत्र विभीषण माता
लंकेश्वर कहि सब जग जाना
युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु
लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु
प्रभु बोधिका मेरि मुख माहे
जल दिलासी गए अचिर चनाई
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम यदु ग्रंथ मरे देते
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम
तुम्हारे,
हो तो न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे,
सब सकल है तुम्हारे शरणा।
तुम रक्षक काहू को डरता,
ओहो आपन तेज समारो आप,
तीनों लोक आपते कापे,
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे,
नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा,
जपत निरंतर हनुमत पीरा,
शंकर से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे।
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, कहियो जी हनुमान,
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा,
जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा,
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे,
सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे,
चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा,
है प्रसिद्धि जगत उजियारा,
साध संत के तुम रखवारे,
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे,
अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असमरत दीन जानकी माता।
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान,
राम रसायन तुमरे पासा,
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा,
तुमरे भजन राम को पावे,
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे,
अंत काल रघुवर जाए,
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई,
और देवता चितन धरे,
हनुमत से सर्व सुख करे,
संकट कटाए मिटाई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बल बीरा।
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान,
ओहो जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई,
कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई,
जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई,
छूटे बंदे महासिक होई,
जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा,
होई सिद्धि साखी गौरीशा,
तुलसीदास सदा हर चेरा, की जय नाथ जय महरेरा।
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम 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 हनुमान, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम 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 हनुमान, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम 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 हनुमान, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम 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 हनुमान।
पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप, राम लखन सीता सहित जय बसौ सुख।
सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम 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 हनुमान, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम 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 हनुमान।
पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। So today, Pretty Bhoj is sponsored by Mrs. Lakshmi Kisur and family in honor of our sister Ramde's Tila Gajadhar, her 80th birthday. You get a cup, you get something for you. We have something for you. So we asked Bhagwan to bless her. This was an earlier picture. Or just to this picture. You look a little young to me. Anyhow. Anybody, any photographer out there? You got, okay. You got a photographer out there? Oh, yeah. Here, take it.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिन ये आए, तू जियो हजारों साल ये मेरी है
It's a peculiar thing with this family. They all got a English first name. Roy, Lily, Sheila. I didn't ask for the comments. I was saying it's a peculiarity. That, anyhow, Roy says his dad was very liberal. So, Stella, I hope you had a happy birthday, and I hope your sister and everybody else cooked lots of food for people downstairs. So, Toronto Waterfront Marathon Run for Dialysis at the Eye Clinic. Stella, go. Why is Stella there? He probably put it. Why? What can you? Anyhow, let's see. Okay. Pradosh, Thursday, June 15th, 6:15 p.m. Next. Balaji Abhishek is on Father's Day. That day is Ekadashi. I know someone has sponsored, but if anyone would like to take part, please talk to either Parvati or Pandit Bhoj. That's 2 weeks from now. Rudra Havan Father's Day. Those who would like to text your greetings to Tej or Sori, the numbers are there. And would like to put a wish for your father, you may do so. Our Ordok Katha for Hanuman Puja is on 1st of July to Monday, July 3rd. Who put that? I thought it ended on Sunday. Okay. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We should check these slides before we put them up because they go all over the world and we give wrong information. Kya kare? You got to work with what you have. 30th annual Outdoor Bhagavad Katha, Friday, July. This date is correct. This only first and only date is correct here today. Friday, July 21st, and Sunday, July 31st. Next. Outdoor Rutrahavan, Monday, September, August. Okay, that's enough. Okay. So, those who want to be part of to go to the gift shop, you may do so. They have a lot of good things there. And what else? Okay. And we have our Toronto Waterfront Marathon, which is on the 15th of October. So Roy is in charge of that, and you can participate in whichever way you want, like last year. We hope you can help us out. I would like to ask Mr. Kishore Daman to say a few words because we are celebrating Yoga Day also the 21st of June, morning and afternoon, as though Daman is doing a golf tournament for us to raise money for the dialysis. Daman?
Dr. Dubey, my dear mom, my dear aunt, brothers and sisters, I greet you this morning in the name of Lord Krishna. The golf tournament is 17 days away. The tournament has been sold out for many months. We are missing a few names. And Doc, we're still missing a few checks.
Well, what can I tell you? They said they could give the money. Well, they could give. Roy's one of them. Roy's right here. Roy's one of them. Randy's one of them. Ramesh Chotai. Those are three. All right, I call the names. I call the names. I hope they're here.
The tournament will be wonderful. We'll be raising lots of money for the temple, and the funds are going to the Guyana Dialysis Center. I know my aunt today, in celebration of her birthday, she didn't want any gifts to her. She was raising the funds to go to the Guyana Dialysis Center. Roy, contrary to what you're saying, is going to the golf tournament to go to the Guyana Dialysis Center. Oh. Fair enough? Okay. Hopefully I get a mic to speak up. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Dubey just came back from Guyana. He looks all refreshed, and his katha this morning was very educational as usual. Do I have 1 minute to tell a story?
Sure. 1 minute.
1 minute. In the southern United States, there was a beautiful church. It was owned by a pastor. The pastor passed away and he left the church in charge with his daughter. She ran the church with a very hard hand and she knew everybody else's business. One day, to the bank came the new bank manager. He had a brand new green truck that stood out. The truck could not fit in the bank's parking lot, so he parked it in the bar next door. He got permission, he parked it there and parked it there every day. One day, the pastor from the church went to the bank to get a loan. Started talking to the bank manager and he said, "Why don't you come and join our church? Put in an application and I'll see the application through so that you'll become a member." Put the application through. The lady who was running the church and in charge of membership said, "We cannot accept him as a member of this church. He's a drunkard. His truck is always parked in the bar parking lot." Not true. All he was doing there was parking because it was convenient. The man's application was not accepted because her father owned the church. As it turned out, on the Easter weekend following, the green truck on his way home broke down and was stuck in front of her house all weekend. She was not at home. Everyone on the Easter weekend going to and from church sees the green truck in front of her house. When she came back into the church the following week, the pastor asked her, "Do you have a new boyfriend? Because we saw the green truck parked in front of your house all weekend." She quit the church and she left. Sometimes when we're spreading gossip falsely about other people, it comes back to bite us. Be careful, especially when we're in a church setting. My aunt, who's celebrating her birthday today, does not have any green truck. She does not spread any rumors, and she's a wonderful lady. Give her a big hand for me. So, Doc, nobody in this church has a green truck.
Well, that's a political color.
Yes. So, thank you all very much, and make sure that you don't speak about the green truck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Roy, you want to say anything about the marathon? You have 30 seconds.
Dr. Dubé, family and friends, and especially those that are also joining us by live stream today to celebrate my sister's 80th birthday. I'll make this very brief. As Dr. Dubé said, the marathon is on this year. A lot of you have been asking, October 15th. You're wondering why we're announcing it early. Well, we're encouraging you to get started early so you can get out there in the nice weather and start your exercising. Dr. Dubé did mention that my sister looks like 60. Well, last year she participated
30 seconds.
Last year she participated in the marathon and she did it virtually. And since then she's been going out for walks every morning, rain or shine. And this year she is going to participate and she's doing it in person. So if you want to look 60 when you're 80 years old, join the marathon.
All right.
And get out there and start exercising.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, Roy. Roy is looking after the temple activities quite a bit, so he's doing a good job with it. We are going to close now, and it is Puja figure. Shri Radhe Govind, Bhajo Bhaja Shri Radhe Radhe.
Shri Radhe Govind, Bhajuman Shri Radhe.
Shri Radhe Jai Jai बरसाने में
राधे राधे
बरसाने में
राधे राधे
विष्णु मंदिर में
राधे राधे
विष्णु मंदिर में
राधे
अरे
राधे
राधे राधे
राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जल विसर्जल तुम्ही विश्व करता
तुम्ही विश्व ज्योति में हो प्राण भरता तुम्ही काल के काल हो शक्तिधारी स्वीकारो स्वयं वंदना अब हमारे दया धर्म की मन में ज्योति जगाओ जीवन पंथ मेरा प्रभु
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ देव शान्तिरन्तरिक्षकुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोपधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए श्री महालक्ष्मी विष्णु जी भगवान की जय। महालक्ष्मी तिरुपति बालाजी भगवान की जय। श्री महालक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय। धर्म की जय हो अधर्म का नाश हो प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो विश्व का कल्याण हो हर हर महादेव शंभो।
Thanks so much for coming. That's okay. Here is it. It's over in time. So if that happens, and from the soon.
हाँ, श्री राधे।
But he just played Dola. But yeah, so that's why I couldn't get glass. Thank you. Hi, Ishan.
Hi. We were here.
Oh, Ishan. Everything was fine.
Yeah, no. Yeah.